What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Destiny. In the last episode, we threw a lot of servitors at a shield and made them blow up and made our way into this big hot air balloon thingy. And we're just kind of hanging out, but we're going to be heading up today because this is the final episode, if I can actually make my jumps, this is the final episode of the Grasp of Avarice dungeon. And once we hop up over, you'll see a big room. Okay, let's explain how this works. So the mechanic that we've been doing thus far, it's pretty much the exact same. There is a slight catch to it in this one, and there's also something else you're going to have to worry about. A couple of things you have to worry about in this, but for the most part, it's the exact same thing that we've been dealing with thus far. However, this water right here, you cannot so much as dip a pinky toe into this thing, or it will instantly kill you. And there are often times in this fight where burdens are going to fall down into the water. It is not worth it to go after them. Just ignore them. That is the number one rule when you are going through this room, okay? Number two rule is dealing with the boss's compatriots, and you'll see what I mean here in just a second. Let's place our rally banner. I am going back to the same strategy that I used against Prisia. This is probably going to take longer, but whatever, although I did change to the fragment that gives my knives more more target acquisition at the expense of the fragment that gave me more scorch stacks, because that's not really going to actually come in handy in this room all that much. And I am going to keep Forerunner for this for reasons you'll see in a second. All right, let's head on up. Notice the crystal here in the center. And let's try to grab it. But no! Out comes the boss! And his name is Captain Avarok the Covetous, but he is not the only thing here that we have to worry about. He also has some friends. He has Armady, loyal to Avarok, as well as a bosun that is going to also be causing us some problems. And this Armady here is really annoying, and we are going to be taking him out very slowly over the course of this fight. Now, you'll also notice that there are also these guys that are going to be shooting at us the entire time. We're going to be taking them out one by one, and they're not actually dropping burdens, as you may have noticed. So you're probably going, well, what the heck? How do you get burdens in this one? Well, it's a little bit different than what you're used to. And also do notice there is a Scorch Vandal here. We're going to take him out. Fortunately, Forerunner is not all that great against Armady just because you can't do precision damage to it. So what I'm going to do for Armady, if I can get close, but I got to be careful going up to Armady, because Armady is really, really strong. And in fact, maybe it might be honestly a good idea to switch to like a grenade launcher or something. But we're just going to whittle this guy down slowly but surely. Very, very slowly over time. This guy, on the other hand, the bosun, we can actually whittle him down a lot faster with Forerunner here. And now it's going to take a lot of rounds to do so. And he is going to run around all while invis. But it's something that we're going to have to deal with over time. Now, this is going to be so unbelievably slow as I do this. You know what? Actually, what am I even doing? This is the better strategy. Take your Scorch Cannon, and you're just going to attach it to Armady, and this is going to kill it a lot quicker. You're just going to do the fully charged shots here. So where did you go, buddy? So we got 10 shots here, so let's try to attach one to him. Okay, let that fully charge up. Once that goes off, boom. Okay, there's some damage. Yeah, that's better. This is still going to take a while doing it this way, but it's better than anything else you can do. And here's how this is going to work, by the way, because obviously this is going to be a really long fight. I'm going to show the first damage phase, and I'm going to show the last damage phase. All of the in-between damage phases, I'm just going to outright skip, because I don't want to make you guys sit here for like the hour and a half that it's going to take me to finish this fight. This is going to be way too long if I just sit here and do this entire thing by itself. So we're just going to demonstrate one. Man, I really wish that I had better weapons on this character. You know what's also really good on this thing is actually Wither Horde. So if you can tag it with that over and over, that can also help you a lot. But generally, and actually, is that thing finishable? I think it is. Okay, that's what I want to do next, is actually finish this thing off. But it's going to be really iffy to do it that way. So let's jump up in the air, hit it with the finisher, with Restoration active, and then run the heck away. You notice that the finisher also does increase my restoration timer. That's good. I'm going to use the rest of these... well, I was going to use the rest of those shots on the bosun, but I'm just going to probably have to stick with Forerunner here. Now, if you can land all those headshots, it's actually some pretty decent damage on this thing, but we're starting to lose out. Now, there are more dregs, I believe, back on the back platform, but I don't really have to worry about them at the moment because it only spawns dregs in a couple places at a time. So don't worry too much. This platform also, when you were running this solo, you were going to get very used to this platform. because all of the other places in this dungeon are not a safe place to be. Is he finishable yet? What are you shooting at, Bosun? Where is he going? Just kind of running away. I don't think he is finishable. I don't think he can be finished. Don't frickin' go in front of him and protect him. Jerk. Okay, there's that. So he's going to drop a whole lot of burdens, actually. In fact, 10 to be exact. Oh, and there goes my frickin' solo. That's what I get for getting greedy. Oh my gosh, this is what I'm talking about. Well, there goes the solo flawless. Oh, yay. Something I could not afford to do. Okay, I am back where I originally was at. I am dumping in the Burden of Riches that I just got off of the Bosun. This is fine. I can take the hits right now because now I can start clearing the room here. So let's start getting rid of all these guys with our restoration up. The Bosun is dead. Armady is dead. They will respawn, but only after a damage phase. So we're going to have to kill them pretty much every single time, which is, yeah, not going to get annoying at all. No, of course not. Now, the enemies, we're going to clear them out, but getting rid of them is not really an option. They're just going to slowly kind of trickle in over time. What we're doing instead is we're going to be grabbing ourselves a Scorch Cannon. We're going to take this Scorch Cannon, and we are looking for a particular spot to shoot it, which is this right here. Now, we're going to want to charge this up as much as we can. And right there, we're going to hit it, and these are going to dump a whole bunch of burdens out. And this is our opportunity to pick all of these up. There is going to be 10 per platform. So we're going to want to make sure we grab these, but they're not going to last forever. So you're probably only going to be able to get enough for like 2 sections right off the bat. I would highly recommend sticking with the left and the center section, because the right section is the one that usually has burdens that fall into the water. So now I just need to get around this guy. And this is where things get really dicey. And he is going to be teleporting around a lot. So just kind of keep avoiding him. Like so. If you can just kind of break his line of sight over and over and just kind of keep moving around to also don't let the dregs hit you either, you'll probably mostly be good. Okay, so there goes that. Is my Scorch Cannon gone? I do believe it is. Okay, he's probably around here somewhere. Let's start. I love the dreg ducking as I throw out my... I love him ducking as I throw out my restoration grenade as if that's going to hurt him. Okay, let me grab this, and I'm actually going to use that to kill you, get my Radiant timer going. Now we can do this again. Let's actually go back to the other side. Oh, maybe not, actually. I didn't know there was things over there. That didn't even go off anyway, because I actually missed my mark. Let's try that again. Okay, there's nothing on this side and on the center platform. We've already dunked 30, and I believe it's 50 that we need for this part. So just kind of let them all fall onto you. Yummy, yummy, yummy. In my tummy. All right, let's see. Oh, no. Oh, and see, there it goes. That's exactly what I was talking about. Not even worth it. Don't go after it. I'm going to try, if I hurry up here, maybe I can get another extra one. Oh, nope, they're already despawning. Never mind. I've only got 16. That's not happening. Now, if I could go and make another one happen again, but I'm just not going to bother. Why are you guys over here? Dregs should not be coming to the center platform. Okay, same thing. Just keep breaking his line of sight, like so. Once we get it up to 50, he is going to teleport to the center, and then we can start doing damage. Okay, he's not there yet. We need a few... Oh my gosh, stop it. We need a few more. Come on, die please. Everything die. Okay, now it's you, sir. Where are you going? Gosh, he's obnoxious. Don't fall and die. Okay, thank you. Get him. Thank you. All right, now we're back on this side. We're just going to grab the exact amount that I need. Okay. Oh, wait. Actually, though, the problem is I also need to clear these sections. So let me just go after the ones that are in these areas so I can clear them out a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's more than enough. We'll just get all the ones we can. Here we go. It's probably excessive, but whatever. Let's clear every single enemy out on these platforms because they are going to give us a lot of grief once the DPS phase starts if I don't kill them. Okay, we're at 17 seconds. I've got restoration going, which is going to probably keep me alive while I run to the crystal. Okay, let's drop these in. And as soon as he teleports away, and I think that's enough right there, is it not? Is it still not enough? No way. Is it 60? Oh, I was wrong. It's 60. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Well, that's a good thing. I am not in too much trouble right now. I think I've got like 54 in there or something to that effect. So we're on this side again. I'm going to grab like 10 on the next round just in case. I didn't realize it was 60. Okay, well, let's hit it with that. There seems to be another Dreg down here somewhere. Let's do that. Kill him really quickly to get my restoration timer going. Another one over there as well. More restoration timer. Okay, there's 5. Cool, cool. This one probably fell in the water, so I'm going to go over here. Oh, here we go. Run, 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 run before they all despawn. Thank you. Okay, that might have been overkill, but whatever. Cool, cool. We're good. Let's get that going. Kill everything in the vicinity. Why is there one just sitting here, like, right in my face? Okay, restoration is good. Now's the time to head up. Okay, here we go. And I got to get rid of all of them or I will die. I think that's enough. Okay, there it is. Okay, this is where damage starts. So I need to do as much as I can here. And I'm just going to keep hitting him with the focus fires. Now, right now, I am safe. Right now, I am actually safe from whatever is going to be thrown at me. But the problem is that eventually, those guys are going to start spawning in. And I will not be able to avoid them forever. Oh, gosh, I need to keep moving. I also need to be grabbing more orbs before the DPS phase starts so I can get more of that armor charge for this. Now, luckily... Okay, that was an okay DPS phase. It could have gone better. Luckily, I'm not running too low on heavy, but now we're obviously in the situation again where we got to take care of our matey. Same thing as before. Like I said, I am not going to be showing absolutely every single step of this. I'm just going to show the beginning, and I'm going to show the end. I feel like that's more than sufficient enough to demonstrate how this works. It was a bit slow going, but all that work to get to one DPS phase, yeah, it's a long one. It is absolutely a long one. So if I can kill this guy, I'm just going to cut from here. Oh my gosh, please die. I'm just going to cut from here, and then I will see you all at the end of this fight in just a moment. Oh my gosh. Oh, those slows. Those are brutal. Get out of it. No, no. Go away. Oh my gosh, look at the number of freaking grenades, man. Oh, this has just been the longest and most tedious thing I have maybe ever done. So usually when you're doing a dungeon like this, especially in a solo environment, you tend to have things that you can work with, like artifact perks and, you know, weapons that you've been playing the game a long time before you ever even get close to a point like this where you're going to be doing anything of the sort. I mean, soloing dungeons, man, this is not a thing that you're usually going to do if you're a rookie, ever. And so the fact that I am doing this completely, like, naked is what has made this take so long. But, I mean, it's working. And you know, and I still find it funny that I've never actually done this legit on my main account, but I think it's just because of tedium. I really need to go and do that because this is not really all... I mean, if I had the gear that I have on my main for this, oh, this would be a million times easier. It's just this part that's taking so long, but if I had like there's certain exotics I could think of that would make the DPS phases go a lot better, and there's certain exotics that would take out our matey a lot faster, and oh, there's just so many things that are getting in the way. Or they're just my lack thereof, I suppose, that's getting in the way. And I know I could be doing better than this, but this is so frustrating. Okay, I literally just need to dunk 10 more. Just 10 more and we will have it. Where the heck are you going? Can you please not blow this for me, please? Okay, I'm trying to keep my distance here. Okay. I need to go get that. He is already weak. I'm going to finish you because I have no idea if you're going to try to jump the gap and kill me that way. Let's see. Oh, there you are. You were actually in a perfect spot. All right. So that takes care of that, although that side is where I'm going to need to get the last dunk open. Can I get these? Thank you. Get my restoration going up. I only need one shot for this. So I'm okay with just killing everybody else with the Scorch Cannon, getting my restoration going. Is there like a shot I can take across the gap to maybe get more? There we go. Not bad. All right. I just need 10, and there should be 10 on this side. And maybe one of them rolled down the hill, though. Oh, boy. Let's see. A few of them did. Screw it. We're just going to go across. I just need 3. I just need 3. Okay, before I dunk these, I am not going to play this. I'm not going to be dumb here. I'm going to get restoration going. And just do that. Can I also kill Mr. What's his face over here? Nope, probably not. Okay, well, I have restoration up. This is fine. Let's just dunk these. I've only got 3 seconds of restoration left. Okay, I have a plan. As soon as that last one goes in, we're moving. Go, 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 go. Okay, we're fine. Damage time. Okay, Radiant. Finish him off with this. Yeah, and there we go, everybody. That is Grasp of Avarice. And I finally got a weapon. Oh my gosh, it only took freaking forever. I'm going to put that away, and then we're just going to pick that up. 1,000-Yard Stare! You remember this weapon from Destiny 1? Well, that's actually most of what this dungeon consists of. You got 1,000-Yard Stare. Ias Luna, which was a famous Crucible weapon back in the day, has been reprised in this one. There's a couple of others as well. I believe it's the Matador 64, which is a big famous Crucible shotgun. Unfortunately, the perks on the weapons in this dungeon aren't really all that great. But before we leave this place, let's talk to this guy.
Hey, what's that? I hear you sneaking around. You're here to take what's mine. Don't you touch nothing. It's all mine.
And now do you understand the theme of the dungeon? I love that this entire dungeon is a big lesson and homage to people who just thought that the loot cave was the only way to play Destiny back in the day. That the only way you could play the game was to greedily stand in front of a cave and just shoot into a hole over and over and over again. That is why it is called the Grasp of Avarice. And this guy, well, died because of his avarice. There are more logs you can read throughout the dungeon, but essentially what happens is him and his fire team go and explore the loot cave together. But over time, due to his greed and paranoia, he slowly starts going insane. And then over the course of the dungeon, he actually starts betraying his fire team members and taking all of the stuff for himself. And eventually, in his greed, decided to, and so no one could take his stuff, he locked himself away in this chamber. And the Fallen are here basically trying to break in and get the treasure that's left over, which is why we are stopping them. And obviously, they're pirates, and there's a bit more in play with the whole pirate thing that we're going to get to see in a season, later season after Witch Queen is all said and done. So you can see why the Fallens and the pirates have a lot of Fallen and pirates have a lot of similarities together. This was just kind of a preview to that. But really cool dungeon nonetheless. Usually it's not like that, okay? That was the most tedious way I could have possibly done that. I really wish I could have done that on my main character. But if you noticed at the very end, and I'm actually surprised that only took 2.5 hours, or 2 hours and 15 minutes. If you notice that at the end of the dungeon, we got ourselves a Wolfpack round. Bring the Wolfpack round to Shaw Han in the Cosmodrome. That is something we are going to do right now. So let's head on over to the Cosmodrome and look at this. Oh my gosh, that was a long dungeon. You know what? I've actually had worse, but still, that was ridiculous. All right, off to the Cosmodrome we go, and let's talk to the guy. All right, welcome to the Cosmodrome, everybody. Let's talk to Shaw Han really quickly here. Shaw Han lets out a low whistle when you show him the Wolfpack round. You found this under the loot cave? I almost can't believe I'm seeing one of these in person. He says as he carefully turns the shell over in his hands. I used to hear stories about the Gjallarhorn, you know, what it was capable of, that kind of thing. I never got to see one in action, though. He pauses as a newly risen Guardian approaches. Shaw shows them how to manifest a grenade by concentrating light in his palm. The Guardian nods and walks off, flicking their wrist. He turns back to you. There was meant to be a tradition where every generation of Guardians would forge their own Gjallarhorn, but then Gaul destroyed the vaults. And with everything that's happened since then, I mean, Uldren, the Darkness, and now Savathûn, Shaw notices he has a white-knuckle grip on the shell. He hands it back to you. If you have a shell, then the Gjallarhorn never left us. Maybe it's time to bring it back. See what you can shake out of the fallen scavengers around here. If you can find more traces of the original Gjallarhorn, you're about to change things for all of us. Okay, and I will be continuing to collect all of those in the next episode, because that is going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it very much. Next time, we are going to fetch ourselves the Gjallarhorn, I promise. And from there, we are going to move on And, well, actually, that should be it for the 30th anniversary look at it. Really, like I said, it wasn't going to be too long. We're only on, what is this, the 5th episode thus far. One more episode of this, and we will be done. I'll see you on the next one.